H.G. Wells was a visionary. Born in 1866, he was a prolific English writer in many genres, including the novel, history, politics, social commentary, and textbooks. His works are considered classics of science fiction, and he is often called the father of science fiction. He wrote stories about the future. His imagination knew no bounds, and he often explored themes that were ahead of his time. From time travel to alien invasions, his stories captivated readers and made them ponder the possibilities of the future. One of his most interesting is The Door in the Wall. Published in 1911, this short story delves into the life of a man named Wallace, who experiences a profound and mystical event in his childhood that shapes his entire life. It's about a man named Wallace. Wallace is a successful politician, but he is haunted by a memory from his youth. This memory is of a mysterious door that he discovered in a wall which led to an enchanting garden. Wallace finds a secret door as a child. This door, hidden in a nondescript wall, opens up to a world that is vastly different from the one he knows. It is a place of beauty, tranquility, and wonder, a stark contrast to the mundane reality of his everyday life. This door leads to a beautiful garden. The garden is lush and vibrant, filled with exotic plants and flowers, and it seems to exist outside of time. It is a place where Wallace feels an overwhelming sense of peace and happiness. This garden is a symbol of escape and wonder. For Wallace, it represents a sanctuary from the pressures and responsibilities of his adult life. It is a place where he can be free and experience the pure joy of existence. Wallace is drawn to the garden throughout his life. Despite his success and achievements, he is constantly yearning for the sense of peace and fulfillment that he found in the garden. It becomes a symbol of his deepest desires and longings. It represents something he longs for. The garden is a metaphor for the ideal life that Wallace dreams of but feels he can never attain. It is a place where he can escape from the harsh realities of the world and find true happiness. He remembers it as a place of peace. The memory of the garden stays with Wallace throughout his life, providing him with a sense of comfort and solace. It is a reminder of the beauty and wonder that exists beyond the confines of his everyday existence. It's a contrast to his adult life, which is full of responsibility. Wallace's life as an adult is marked by stress, pressure, and the demands of his career. The garden represents a stark contrast to this, offering a glimpse of a simpler, more fulfilling existence. The story of Wallace and the Door in the Wall is a poignant reminder of the importance of holding on to our dreams and the things that bring us joy. It encourages us to seek out moments of beauty and wonder in our own lives, even amidst the chaos and demands of the modern world. In the end, The Door in the Wall is a tale of longing and the human desire for a better, more meaningful life. It speaks to the universal quest for happiness and the ways in which we seek to find it, whether through memories, dreams, or the simple pleasures of the natural world. The story explores a powerful theme. It delves into the intricate dance between what is real and what is imagined, a theme that resonates deeply with many of us. In our daily lives, we often find ourselves caught between the tangible world we live in and the dreams that fuel our aspirations. This narrative captures that essence beautifully. It's about the conflict between reality and fantasy. The hustle and bustle of the city represent the demands of our everyday lives, while the serene park symbolizes the peace we seek in our dreams. This juxtaposition is at the heart of the story, highlighting the tension between our obligations and our desires. Wallace is torn between two worlds. On one hand, he is bound by the responsibilities and expectations of his real life. On the other, he is drawn to the enchanting allure of the garden, a place where he feels truly at peace. This internal struggle is something many of us can relate to as we navigate our own paths in life. The real world is demanding. It requires our attention, our energy, and our time. The constant rush, the never-ending tasks, and the pressure to succeed can be overwhelming. We are often so consumed by our daily routines that we forget to pause and reflect on what truly matters to us. The garden is a place of beauty and peace. It represents a sanctuary where one can escape the chaos of the real world. In the story, the garden is not just a physical place, but a symbol of the inner peace and happiness that Wallace yearns for. It is a reminder of the simple joys that we often overlook in our busy lives. This struggle is something we all face. We all have responsibilities, whether it's work, family, or other commitments. We are constantly juggling multiple tasks. The weight of these responsibilities can sometimes make it difficult to pursue. It is this very struggle that defines our journey and shapes who we are. We have jobs, families, and duties. These are the pillars of our lives, providing structure and purpose. However, they can also become constraints, limiting our ability to explore new possibilities. The story reminds us that while these duties are important, it is equally crucial to make time for our passions and dreams. But we also have dreams and desires. These are the driving forces that inspire us to reach beyond the ordinary. They give us hope and motivate us to strive for a better future. The garden in the story symbolizes these dreams, a place where anything is possible and where we can truly be ourselves. Sometimes these desires feel as real as everyday life. They occupy our thoughts and influence our actions. The line between reality and fantasy can blur, making it difficult to distinguish between the two. The story captures this beautifully, showing how our dreams can shape our reality and vice versa. The door in the wall reminds us of this balance. It serves as a metaphor for the choices we make and the paths we take. The door represents the gateway to our dreams, while the wall symbolizes the barriers we face. The story encourages us to find a balance between our responsibilities and our aspirations, reminding us that it is possible to achieve both. This theme is even more relevant today. We live in a world of technology. Our phones and computers offer escapes. Social media provides glimpses into other lives. This can be both good and bad. Technology can connect us with others. It can also distract us from our lives. We can get lost in digital worlds. Like Wallace, we have to find a balance. We need to appreciate both the real and the virtual. What about 2025? As we look ahead to the near future, we can only imagine the incredible advancements that await us. The year 2025 is just around the corner, and with it comes a wave of technological innovations that will reshape our world in ways we can scarcely predict. From the way we interact with our devices to the very fabric of our daily lives, everything is poised for transformation. Technology will be even more advanced. Imagine homes that anticipate your needs before you even realize them, or devices that seamlessly integrate into every aspect of your life. Smart homes will become smarter, learning from our habits and preferences to create environments that are not just convenient, but almost intuitive. The gadgets we use today will seem primitive compared to the sophisticated tools of tomorrow. Virtual reality will be more immersive. Picture a world where the boundaries between the digital and the physical are almost indistinguishable. VR technology will evolve to offer experiences that are richer, more detailed, and more engaging than ever before. Whether for entertainment, education, or work, virtual reality will open up new realms of possibility, allowing us to explore and interact with environments that were once confined to our imaginations. The line between reality and fantasy might blur even more. Augmented reality will overlay digital information onto our physical world, creating a hybrid experience that enhances our perception and interaction with our surroundings. This blending of realities will challenge our understanding of what is real and what is not, pushing the boundaries of our cognitive and sensory experiences. How will we cope with this new paradigm? How will it change our perception of the world and ourselves? Science fiction helps us think about these questions. Through the lens of speculative fiction, we can explore the potential consequences of our technological advancements. These stories serve as a sandbox for our imaginations, allowing us to play out scenarios and consider the ethical, social, and psychological implications of our innovations. They challenge us to think critically about the future we are creating and to envision the kind of world we want to live in. It helps us prepare for the future. By engaging with these narratives, we can better understand the potential paths our society might take and the choices we will need to make. Discussions about future technology are not just academic exercises, they are essential for shaping the policies, regulations, and cultural norms that will guide our development. By thinking ahead, we can anticipate challenges and opportunities, ensuring that we are ready to navigate the complexities of the future. The door in the wall is a reminder. This metaphorical door represents the intersection of the past, present, and future. It reminds us that while we forge ahead into new territories, we must not forget the lessons of history or the timeless truths that have guided humanity through the ages. The door is a symbol of curiosity, exploration, and the eternal quest for knowledge and understanding. We must always seek balance in our pursuit of progress. It is crucial to maintain a harmony between technological advancement and our human values. As we integrate more technology into our lives, we must also ensure that we do not lose touch with the natural world and the simple joys of human connection. Balance is key to a fulfilling and sustainable future where innovation and tradition coexist in a dynamic equilibrium. We need to find joy in both the real and the imagined. The future will offer us countless new experiences and opportunities, but it is important to remember that true fulfillment comes from a blend of both the tangible and the virtual. By embracing the wonders of technology, while also cherishing the beauty of the physical world, we can create a life that is rich, diverse, and deeply satisfying. This is the key to a fulfilling life. As we stand on the brink of a new era, let us approach the future with a sense of wonder and responsibility. By seeking balance, embracing both the real and the imagined, and learning from the past while innovating for the future, we can unlock the door to a world that is not only advanced but also profoundly human. The future of the door is not just about technology, it is about the choices we make and the values we uphold as we